Holy cow! Here we are for another video, another edition of our show at Harry's House of Hits. I got Mail Day coming up. This is Mail Day coming at you. Guys, I'm not going to lie. I'm kind of out of the Harry Caray voice. I've been teaching for the first time since last summer, and my voice is about shot. But I could not wait any longer to get to this stuff. I want to first of all tell you what I got in front of you. I've got an entire wax box of 91 tops. This is Chipper Jones. There's a lot of error cards in here. The Mark Whiten error card is one, but we'll call them out as we see them. That was $27 on eBay. Shipped $27. I thought that was a pretty good deal because it's going to be an awful lot of fun to open those, and I can't wait to do it because I just came in the mail today. Yesterday, I decided to go about and get one of these 100 card deals where you get the old wax packs, and this is what I got. I ordered two of them, and combined for the two of them with shipping was about another $27, and these are the packs that I received. I got these 4 tops packs, 2 1987 packs, a 1988 pack, a 1989 pack. I've got a Fleer Ultra Series 2 from 1993. I've got a 91 Fleer Ultra pack. We'll see how that one is. 1991 Leaf. Okay, 91 Leaf here. This is the gray boundary with the black corners on it. This is 90 Upper Deck. A lot of opportunities. If you guys watched the video a couple of nights ago, I was looking for Sammy Sosa and Bowman. But we'll see what we get here. This is 90 Fleer. Another chance for Sosa. A couple score packs. 89 and 92. Now 89 and 92. 92 is Series 1. 89 only had one. Some of the cards you can look for there is John Smoltz, some good rookies in 1989, but also the crotch grab card. I think that'd be cool to open that up on the channel. And then 2 Donruss packs. This is 1988, and this is 1990. The card that I would like to pull out of this pack is the reverse negative Juan Gonzalez. I think that'd be a lot of fun. I've even thought about buying boxes of this to try to find the Juan Gonzalez reverse negative. So maybe we pull it, maybe we get lucky, maybe we pull it, I don't know, we'll see. Probably going to save some of this tops for later, or for last. I also bought this card, Braylon Marquez, rookie card from Topps Finest, Auto. This is an on-card auto. Kind of looks like there should be a sticker there, but there's not. I bought this card for like $8 on eBay. That's shipped all together. So I thought a pretty good deal. Had somebody on Facebook contact me and offer me $10 for one. But I got this one for $8. About the same time I was looking at that one online. So same card, just got it $2 cheaper from eBay. So I know there's a lot of talk out there in the baseball world about eBay and not selling through eBay because of fees and things like that. eBay's got to make their money. If you're careful with it, you can still find deals on eBay. Just saying. Plus, eBay also protects you and what you do. All right, so not a plug for eBay, but you know it is what it is. So while I've got the mat somewhat cleared off, this is artwork done by Sean Thornton. So Sean, thanks again for everything you've done for us here at Harry's House of Hits. We're going to save the 91 for the end of the show, but we're going to start here, and I'm going to work my way backwards because I want to open this one last. The rest of these I really don't care about, and then we'll do the tops because these cards are relatively junk. As you guys know, I've been pulling out all of my, even the minor, very, very minor collection type cards. So we'll see what I can pull here. There's some good rookies here in this, but they're not a lot of value, basically because they've overprinted the cards and made it awful. Guys, I'm pulling Devon White out of my cards right now because Devon White played for a long time, and I was thinking about Devon White, and you can think this through too, but Devon White, I'm pretty sure that he won maybe multiple World Series. Like, he was the Reggie Sanders version of the 1980s and early 90s. So the 80s and 90s version of Reggie Sanders seemed like he was in a World Series every year. I think Devon White was that guy. I think he won one with the Blue Jays. And there was another team that's escaping me at this moment, but I don't know. We'll see what comes up. But anyways, Devon White, I'm hanging on to him. Let's start a good stack back here. But Hall, Cal Daniels, his rookie card. That was a card we always looked for. Sean Hillingus, Pete O'Brien. There's Devon White again. The Devon White pack. Hey, Andres Galarraga, another heavy time. I mean, big time. I'm gonna call him heavy because he's big, but he was a big time superstar back in the day. An all-star over and over and over again. I have him in my PC. I put him aside. Mike Davis, Kevin Seitzer, Brett Butler, and Pedro Guerrero. None of those guys I keep, but that is what it is. All right, let's go to 92. Let's go to 92 Series 1. I'm just being honest. I don't really know what's going to be in here. Anytime I open Score, I can't help but think it'd be awesome to open and find Bo Jackson. But with this, well, look at that. Dream Team Ryan Sandberg. I forgot about these Dream Team cards. That is pretty awesome. It's got a little nick there at the bottom, and the sides aren't as good. I thought maybe that was cleaner than that, but that's a pretty cool card. So cool. Harry's got to put it on the stand because it's Rhino. Ryan Sandberg, the greatest Cub of all time. A lot of people would argue with me on that because, well, there was a shortstop that was pretty good. His name, Ernie Banks. He was pretty good too. Kurt Stillwell, Ozzie Guillen. Here's Julio Franco. Julio's another guy I've been throwing out and kind of hanging on to him because Julio was an all-star over and over and over again. And there's Mark McGwire. Mark McGwire is another pretty nice player back in the day, and hanging on to his stuff. So that's pretty cool. I don't think I've ever seen that card before. In the history of my life, I don't think I've ever seen the 1992 score of Mark McGwire. And there she is right in front of me. So that's pretty cool. All right, 90 Fleer. This is actually when I first started collecting just a little over a year ago. I found 2 boxes of Fleer at an antique mall and 2 boxes of Score. So I've got plenty of this junk here because that's exactly what this is. Hey, there's Doc Gooden. I like to throw Doc Gooden aside because he was a dynamite player. There's not a lot of value here in this set, this 90 Fleer set. Sometimes I laugh at how much people are asking for like a full set of this because there's no value. I'm gonna save the upper deck. Let's go Leaf here. This is 1991. 91. You're looking at there's a puzzle piece. I don't know that I've ever opened 91. I don't know if 91 would have Chipper Jones in it. But that's pretty cool. The puzzle piece is almost glossy. Who's the puzzle of? Harmon Killebrew. That's pretty cool. That's pretty neat. I don't know that I've ever opened a pack of 91 Leaf. I say that. I probably did back in 91. But there's Ruben Sierra. That's another guy I throw in there because he was an all-star. Like a ton. He was always an all-star. Journeyman. He played for a lot of different teams, played in the playoffs a bunch because he was a good veteran player. And I think that kind of stuff goes unnoticed. That sucked. That pack was terrible. Alright, 91 Fleer Ultra. You guys are going to recognize this as soon as I open it. It's got the gray top and the gray bottom. I think this is the first try. Ooh, that's a kind of a nice little, I didn't know there was a sticker in this. There's a St. Louis Cardinal sticker there. That's kind of nice. I'm sure there's somebody out there that likes the Cardinals. Oh, man, there's Darren Dalton. I've got a Chris Sabo. Let me see. This says Ultra Fleer Team with Kevin Tapity right in front of him. Chris Sabo, I do take his rookie card, and I set it aside because the Chris Sabo rookie card is, it's iconic in my opinion because I was 11 years old when he was a rookie, and we collected when we saw him, we were pumped. Tom Pagnozzi, 1988 rookie. Greg Jeffries, I throw his rookie card in there too because how iconic was the Greg Jeffries rookie card. Mike LaValliere, Joe McGraw. Man, these packs are really delivering junk. Alright, 93 Fleer Ultra, Series 2. Let's hope 93 Fleer Ultra isn't just jam-packed together and it's just caked. It doesn't look so. It doesn't look like it is. Ken Griffey Jr. would be a nice one. I don't know what series he's in, but Storm Davis. Boy, these are really hard to see. Norm Charlton, Benji Gill, If I have to turn it, I'm turning it. I look at the, yeah, you're gonna go there. Mark Guthrie, Russ Davis. I did like the ultras because it did write rookie up in the corner, like, hey, this is a rookie card. Pay attention. Another rookie card. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce his name. Felix Jose. There's Greg Gore. Here's another rookie card. This is Mike Hampton. Mike Hampton rookie card, huh? Mike Hampton was a nice pro. Most of his best years were with the Rockies, if I'm not mistaken. So I'll throw that one aside. Frank Tanana. Charlie Hayes. Here we go with Carl Rhodes. Carl Tuffy Rhodes. I think he hit like 3 home runs in his debut at the professional, in the major league level, and then kind of fell off the map. And Carl Tuffy Rhodes ended up in Japan, was a star out there. Here we go. Let's move on. Let's go to 89 score. I'm saving Donruss and Upper Deck because, quite honestly, it's Sammy Sosa could be in there, and I'm a Sammy Sosa collector. I have a ton of them. One of these days I'll make a video of my Sammy collection, even though it's probably not worth a darn thing. But man, I tell you what, I really like. Hey, I enjoyed collecting Sammy back in the day, to be quite honest. Mark McGwire again. I have seen that card before though. The centering looks pretty good. It's a little bottom heavy. It's kind of like it's falling down. There's a bigger gap down here than there is here. But a nice card nonetheless. Mark McGwire. Matt Noakes. Rafael Palmeiro. I throw Rafi Palmeiro in there. He's a 500 home run guy. Here's one of these holograms that are absolutely worthless in my opinion. Rick Rudin. Let's see. No crotch grab card there. So that's good. No crotch grabbing card. That's Paul. Excuse me. Pardon me. That's Paul Gibson, by the way, if you're looking. That's Paul Gibson, the guy with the crotch grab card. So, let's move on. What do we want to do next? Upper Deck or Donruss? Upper Deck or Donruss? Hang on a second. I got kids upstairs texting me, so I text them back, tell them to get the dog. I'm going to do Upper Deck first. If I'm not mistaken, I think it might be 89 Upper Deck. I'm thinking about the Ben McDonald era card. I think that's 89 Upper Deck. Well, there's a Cal Ripken Jr. That's a nice card. Cal Ripken Jr. Looking good, Rip. There's Kevin Tapani rookie card. Brian. Hey, there we go. Ken Griffey Jr. second year card. Ken Griffey Jr. second. Ken Griffey Jr. and Cal Ripken Jr. in the same pack. That's an awfully nice 90 Upper Deck pack. So like I said, I bought these for, I think they're right around $12 a piece, and then with shipping and handling and everything, it ended up being about 27 bucks. So I can't complain too much about what I'm getting so far. Keep the Rhino right in the middle because Ryan Sandberg is my favorite player of all time. All right, let's move on. Kevin Batiste. Oh, not that stack. We're putting him in the junk. There's Juan Nieves. Jose Alvarez. And I'm sure 1990 Upper Deck has some error cards in it that I'm not thinking of. I'll go back through again. If there's something that I might have missed, hit us up in the comments. Let us know. Mel Hall. There's Andres Galarraga again. Like I said, Andres Galarraga was really, really good. And even though he's not a Hall of Fame caliber type of player, he was really, really good in my childhood, and watching him was a lot of fun. He's the big cat. He played on teams like, he played with the Rockies a long time ago with guys like Vinny. Vinny's last name's just mistaken. The guys that could crush. Dante Bichette played on the team. Vinny Castilla, Dante Bichette, and Andres Galarraga, and they were threats to be in the playoffs every year. So pretty darn cool. Pretty cool card. Really nice player, and that's why I want to hang on to him, because when I get older, I want to be able to tell people this is why I have these guys. I cannot believe Donruss, the year after the FF card, the Fleer 89, they allowed him to hold a bat like that. Billy Ripken. Kind of weird that they let him do it. Tom Hankey, Kevin Bass. I wouldn't be able to trust the guy again. Another Mark McGwire. This is the Mark McGwire showcase here. Mark McGuire. That's our third McGuire of this video. Another Cal Ripken Junior All-Star card. I'll take that. I don't think I have that card. That's a card that I do not have. And I've got a lot of Cal Ripken stuff just because Cal Ripken's legend. Here's Dennis Eckersley, and he's a Hall of Famer, so guess what? He's going in the good stack. I've decided to go through all of my cards and put them all together. Best players go in the PC. The Hall of Famers, the players I grew up idolizing. I did not realize how much, and as a player, I played shortstop in high school, but how much as a player I idolized Sean Dunston. Sean Dunston was probably my favorite player of all time. Now looking back on it, I played shortstop like Sean Dunston. I was a little flashy, and I would throw the ball as late as I possibly could and throw it as hard as I possibly could. I had coaches tell me that I needed to take my time and get the ball over there early so I didn't have to throw it so hard, but I wanted to whiz that thing. So, hey, there's a piece of gum, and this gum looks fairly decent. Let's see if it bends. No bend, it's hard as a rock. Let's throw that in the trash. 89 tops. 89 tops. We're looking for guys like John Smoltz, but the first guy is going to be Andre Dawson Record Breakers. Pretty awesome. Andre Dawson goes in the good stack. Don Baylor. For some reason, I've been putting Don Baylor in the good stack. I'm not even sure why. He had a pretty good career. There's a good player right there. Wade Boggs, Hall of Famer. All-Star card. Not sure what... I think that'd be pretty cool to have a sweatshirt like that, but I'm pretty sure they're out. Sure those aren't even possible. I think you can get those. You probably get them on eBay somehow. There's a Jody Davis card. So it wasn't that long ago I started talking about in a video. It's like, if I was to put a Hall of Fame team, we're gonna go 88. We're gonna go 88 here. A Hall of Fame team. If I was to put a Hall of Fame team, or not a Hall of Fame team, but my favorite team ever, like my all-time Chicago Cubs team, Chris Bryant, Anthony Rizzo. I don't know if there's any other that... Man, that is on that card. Man, that's on that. Sorry, Jim. Look at Jim Leland card. It's so hard on there. I don't know if you guys can see it on... Yeah, you can. You can see it on there. Look at the gum is like dented. The actual card, it's soaked in so hard. That's probably going to be junk. I don't think that's coming off. And if it does, it's going to remove a lot of baseball cards. I'm not even going to mess with it. Alright, so Jim Leland. Good thing it was Jim Leland and not like an Al Leiter Air card or something like that. Out of all the players that the Cubs have had in the last couple of years, everybody's so upset about all these guys they're having to get rid of, and I think Rizzo and Bryant are the only two that I'd even put on my favorites from the past. So I'm going to point this out. I think this is an air card. And the reason I say that is because of the white spot right in the middle. I'll have to look that up. But that is Phil Niekro. And look, the card is some kind of warped. But Phil Niekro would go in that stack anyways because he's a Hall of Famer. All of these cards are warped. Good thing this pack absolutely sucks and there's nothing of value in that pack at all, because it's the whole pack is, look, you guys can see that online how it's just bent, the cards are jacked up. But 88 tops, what are you gonna do? 87 tops. Let's hope these are just a little bit better. So basically on eBay you can go on there and you can purchase, this is gonna be pretty close to the same because that's Ken Howell. Sorry Ken Howell, but your card is pretty matted with the gum. Hey, that came off of there. It's not as bad as I thought it'd be. Ken Howell cleaned up a little bit. Not that I care to have a Ken Howell card, but it is what it is, right? So let's see what we got. And look at the card right on top. Barry Bonds rookie card. And not too bad. It's a little down, a little low. Little Barry Bonds 87 tops rookie card. I don't know if I've ever pulled that card out of a pack before. And as a kid in 1987 or 90 or whenever, I mean, I don't know if I didn't even know what I was getting myself into if I'd have pulled that, but that's a really cool card to pull out of a pack. I don't know how many people could say they pulled Barry Bonds out of a pack like that, 87 tops. I don't know. I can now. But the first card of the pack is a Barry Bonds rookie card. Tony Gwynn coming up next. That's a Hall of Famer. John Henry Johnson. Holy cow. Hey, this John Henry Johnson guy, let me tell you about him. I think he was Lou Ferrigno's stand-in for the Incredible Hulk. Holy cow, look at this guy. He does. He kind of looks like Lou Ferrigno, the Incredible Hulk. I've never seen that one before. I'm sure I have. I just never stopped and looked at it. Randy Myers. I can't remember if that's Randy Myers' rookie card or not, but he was a pretty good player. Vida Blue. Vida Blue is a guy that a lot of people would think maybe should be in the Hall of Fame. He had a long career. Let's say this is 87. His career ERA was 3.28. That's pretty darn good. 2,175 strikeouts. His wins totaled 209, so he was a 200-plus win guy. Just to put it in layman's terms here, Tom Glavine, I think Tom Glavine had 300-plus wins, and Nolan Ryan has like 5,000 strikeouts or something like that. So Vida Blue, there's a good argument for it, but I don't think he's really a Hall of Famer, I guess. But he's got an awesome name. It's an awesome baseball name. Hey, what's your name? Vida Blue. Yep, you're good. I know that's being, I don't know, there's probably a word for what that is, but I don't know that I chew any of this gum. I know some guys do videos and they'll chew the gum. I know John Jabs is one. I'm not chewing the gum. Not doing it. Frank Tanner. Hey, look at this. Barry Larkin rookie card. Hall of Fame rookie card. I can't go wrong with a Hall of Fame rookie card. That's what this video is all about, is finding some diamonds in the rough. Man, I'm pretty tickled with what I'm getting out of this $27. It's a lot of fun, first of all. If I was to go take my wife to the movie theaters, okay? If I was to take her to the movie theater, I'm easily going to spend $27. And I'm not going to have near as much fun, I'm sure. I mean, the movie. I'm going to enjoy my wife's company, but the movie's not going to be as good as opening up some cards, in my opinion. Alright, the rest of that pack was not that great. Alright, so, not too bad, I guess, depending on who you are. If Steve Stone was here tonight, he'd probably tell you that was a complete waste of money, if I was to guess. But for $27, I had a good time. I opened up, and I was able to pull a Barry Bonds 1987 Topps rookie card, a Larkin, King Griffey Jr., and there's multiple Mark McGwire's in here. This was pretty good stuff. But we're just getting started. The Cal Ripken Jr., that's pretty awesome. But we're just getting started here. So, let's get our stack. We're going to put our stack over here to the side, and we're going to keep our hard cases there because we're hoping to pull Chipper Jones out of this mess right here. So let me get out my Lowe's Craftsman tool here. I keep saying that I bought this at Lowe's. I don't know if I bought this at Lowe's. Honestly, that's kind of like a lie. But maybe I bought it at Lowe's. Maybe I bought it at Menards. I don't know. Let's get into this pack here. I don't even know if that's the first time it's been unsealed. I hope it is. I hope that's not messed with. Not knowing for sure exactly what to expect here, I don't even know if it's possible that I can get into a box that maybe has the Desert Shield cards in it. That would be really cool. But I don't know. I don't even know if that's possible. There is a pack of gum, or there's pieces of gum in this. Instant win, it says. Vintage top cards, a sweepstakes, all that stuff. See back for details on stuff. I don't know what the Desert Storm stuff is, and if you don't know what the Desert Storm cards are like or what they look like, just check it out. Check it out. So let's get into this. The gum's loose in here, so that's cool. Sometimes I like to save the packs, but I don't know if I'll be able to save these wax packs or not. Alright, real quick. I'm going to take a little sidebar here, and I'm going to take a look at something. Let's see what I got. I want to go to this right here. I know there's a rookie card. Randy Myers, They're not a rookie card. Randy Myers has an air card in here. Doug Drabeck has an air card. A lot of these air cards are like their stuff. Let's see. There's a Wes Chamberlain card in here where the photo is actually somebody else, so we need to keep an eye out for that. Mark Whiten is the big air card in here. I don't even know why, but Robin Ventura has an air card in here where the lines on the card are different. So I'm going to try to catch him in here. If I don't, just don't sue me. Gary Carter, Hall of Fame catcher, goes in the pile. Alright, voice is about shot here, and we're just getting started with this box. And maybe I'll do like some of the box and save some for later or something like that, but I don't know, we'll see, because this is so much fun. I love this. I love opening the old stuff because where I grew up, my grandparents lived in a small town. It's actually really close to my hometown now, and in that town there was a gas station. I'm going to say the name of the gas station, and if you know the name of the gas station, you're going to go, oh yeah, I get it. But the name of the gas station was it's called Homegrown. And we would go in there, and my grandpa and my grandma and my aunts and uncles would get empty their change out to all the kids, and all the kids would get candy, and I would go in there and buy baseball cards. And I can remember this set, buying a ton of this set. I would have been 12 years old at the time. And there was no cards in this. There was absolutely no cards in this. Was Walt Weiss the best card in this pack? Mike Greenwell, maybe Jose Rijo was pretty good, I guess. But man, that was awful. Wow, that was terrible. That was some kind of bad right there. I apologize for even putting that on film. It was that bad. Alright, so I'm trying my best to save these packs so that I can reuse them. I'll put old junk cards inside these packs, maybe even some of these 91 tops, and then fill them, put them back in the box, and then display them like it's a card store in my basement. That's probably a little over the top, maybe some of you might say, but I think it's pretty cool to look around the basement and find old vintage stuff. Kurt Gibson. I put Kurt Gibson out because I think Kurt Gibson should be a Hall of Famer. There's another guy that should be a Hall of Famer. Lou Whitaker. Why is he not a Hall of Famer? Lou Whitaker. 274 lifetime batting average. In 1991, he had 1,800 hits. He's pretty darn good, Lou Whitaker was. Sweet swinging Lou Whitaker is what they called him. Tom Glavine, Hall of Famer. No doubt about that guy going in the stack. There's Shane Andrews. There's Felix Jose Gold Cup. Cecil Fielder I put in here because, quite honestly, he was a lot of fun to watch. And then right here at the end we got Barry Bonds All-Star. And that looks about as perfectly centered as I think I've maybe ever seen a card. That is really, really centered. That may be a... Nope. Look at the stain on the back of that one. That ain't a PSA nothing. Wouldn't send it in for nothing. But it can go in the PSA, or the PSA, the PC stack, and maybe I can do something with it. Alright, next pack. I'm in, 4 packs here? We're getting there. We are getting there. I'm trying to anyways. Scott Sanderson. There's Billy Ripken again. Hey, there's Ricky Henderson. Ricky Henderson. I love the cards of Ricky Henderson where he's actually on the bases, because that's really cool. That's what he did the best. He was awesome. Dwight Smith is one of my favorite Cubs of all time. Let's see here. Stump Morrell. Mike Moore. Bill Bathe? Bill Bath. We had to take a bath, Bill. You smell. You better get in the bath. I'm sure he heard that in high school or junior high or whatever, like crazy. Bill Bath. Scott Coolbaugh. Coming on the back of this pack here, Scott Coolbaugh. Chipper Jones again. Chipper Jones is the guy we're looking for. Dave Johnson. Roger Craig. Carlos Martinez. I'm thinking Carlos Martinez might have an air card in this because I've seen Carlos Martinez's air before. I'm going to set Carlos Martinez off the side just to hide him from you guys because probably don't even, there's probably nothing. Bill Bath again. Thank God I've got 2 of his card. Scott Coolbaugh in the back there. Let's open another pack. Let's get after this. So $27 for this wax box. You guys tell me in the did I spend too much for a 1991 box? I might have. There's no doubt about that I could have, for sure. But I'm having a lot of fun. I really like that card. That's pretty cool. Roger Clemens. Probably after no, he was still with the Red Sox then. He may not have been shooting up then. But pretty cool. He's sitting in front of the strikeout sign there at Fenway Park, which, by the way, is on the bucket list for me. I gotta get out to Boston. Gotta get to a game. That'd be pretty cool. Pete Smith. And that's it right there. Let's open another pack. Let's see if we can get through these. This is going to be like the marathon video. Some of you are going to lose interest and turn it off, and some of you will stay with it. And those that you stay with it, I appreciate you because you have a heart similar to mine for this retro stuff. I'll plug somebody. I've been watching a lot of John Jabs, and that is his YouTube channel is The Past is Alive, and he does a lot of this stuff, this retro stuff, and I enjoy his commentary. I love watching him do this stuff. By the way, Craig Biggio, very nice card, a couple years after his rookie, but really enjoy watching him. If you enjoy this, what I'm doing right now, you'll really enjoy his channel. The Past is Alive, so check him out. It's Eric Jabs' brother. If you're watching this, you've probably heard of Eric Jabs because Eric Jabs has the baseball world by the peripheral. He's got a hold of it. Let's just say it that way. He's the big wig. He's the guy that's set the tone for everybody else that's on YouTube. Gary Reedus, Tim Wallach's nice player. Barry Larkin, Hall of Famer. Tommy Gregg and Corey Snyder. Corey Snyder back in the 80s, 86, 87, 89, 88, that 80s, late 80s. He was a huge star. He was on everything. He was all-star card this, all-star that, all-star this. He was huge. And then that was about it. That's about as far as it went for Corey Snyder. Oda B. McDowell. Tom Foley. Now the problem with this set of cards, that's a Gold Cup card from David Justice. David Justice is also one of my... I loved watching David Justice play, even when he was young with the Braves, and then he moved on, and Oakland A's, the stuff he did. But this set, there's so many cards in the set. There's so many people in this set that probably... I don't want to say they don't deserve a card, but no one's looking. No one's looking to get a 1991, for example, Norm Charlton. I guess his mom might be interested. Hey, there's another Dave Justice coming up here. Kevin Brown was sick, nasty on the mound. I like to keep his stuff out. Jack Clark. Sandy Alomar Jr. Gold Cup. That's pretty cool. I can't remember if I'm putting him aside or not. I'll put him over here just in case. David Justice again. Sandy Alomar Jr. I think is underrated for sure. Here's a guy, Sammy Sosa. Sammy Sosa in the White Sox uniform. I believe 91 was the year he made the transition. No. That's pretty close. I don't know, 91, 92, something like that. Speaking out of turn when I start telling you when the Cubs got Sammy Sosa from the White Sox, because it was around the time, but I am not that smart to know that. And I say smart, I think if you know that, it's something's... What in the world is this? I got like a piece of the card. I got like the end of the run. Huh, that's kind of neat, I guess. Like, I'm assuming like the card, like the edge of the sheet was probably like, okay, we got to cut this off, so there it is. And they just trimmed off the edge of the sheet. That's pretty cool. I'm going to put that down here because it's neat. Not that I'm going to do anything with it. Tino Martinez. Let's keep going here. I'm trying to get through this before you guys all quit on me or fall asleep. Bobby Thigpen. Really good pitcher back in that day. Didn't last real long, though. Travis Fryman, everybody thought he was going to be some kind of superstar, and he wasn't bad. He just didn't turn out to be the superstar everybody thought he would be. Alan Trammell and all those guys were finishing up, and they drafted Travis Fryman and thought, this is it, man. This is the Tiger. Nope. Didn't happen. Didn't happen. That's a lot of guys. A lot of guys were that way. A lot of guys were that way. Steve Sachs, this is another guy that played for many, many years. I think he could be a candidate for the Hall of Fame. I think his name was on the ballot, I think, at one point in time. Ben McDonald, Arizona Galarraga, the big cat. Big boy that could really move. He would really move. Robin Ventura Gold Cup card. Rob Ventura had a nice career. There's Jeff Montgomery, and Jeff Montgomery seems to look like he's getting ready to deal the deck of cards. He's going to have a poker game. Interesting card there. Mark Newfield rookie card. Ron Darling, Todd Hundley, Lou Piniella, Greg Smith, and John Candelera. So I was in a break on Facebook too the other night, and so sometimes I don't know. I guess there's another Norm Charlton card. Is this an identical pack to what I just had not too long ago? We'll find out. It drives me nuts whenever I watch breaks and people opening cards, and it's not like they're mispronouncing tough names. Like Don Zimmer is an easy name to pronounce, and when you're mispronouncing Don Zimmer, you shouldn't be breaking cards. And the guy that I broke with could not pronounce anybody's name. There's another Sammy Sosa. I like that. That's cool. Could not pronounce cards or pronounce names of guys, and I mean like pretty easy guys in my opinion. Like I don't know. I'm from around the St. Louis area, so Paul DeJong is pretty easy for me, and he was saying Paul DeJong. Well, Paul DeJong, if you're not from St. Louis, I understand, but he was also an all-star. Andres Galarraga again. He was an all-star. How do you not pronounce an all-star's name? I don't know. Mark McGwire, there he is. I was wondering if we'd see Mark McGwire. There he is. Mark McGwire. Doc Gooden. Doc Gooden. It's really, really good, Doc Gooden was. If you don't know who Doc Gooden is, shame on you. Because you should. Rookie of the Year. Did he? I don't know that he won a Cy Young Award. Maybe he did. Maybe he did. I don't remember. I was 6, 7, 8, 9 years old the year he was really, really good. Or the years he was really, really good. So, I can't be blamed for that. I've also said in years past that I'm not a historian. I remember what I remember. I don't go looking for who was the great at this and who was the great at that. Although recently I've been more into who Alan Trammell back-to-back to Hall of Fame. I've really been into who should be in the Hall of Fame and who shouldn't. Eric Davis was a fun player back in that time. Lou Whitaker. I'm gonna do a video at some point in time that is simply about who should be in the Hall of Fame and who shouldn't. And I don't think anybody shouldn't. I'm not gonna go that route, I should say. But there's some guys out there that have numbers that, in my opinion, Lee Smith right there, Hall of Famer Lee Smith, had an ex-Cub too. Holy cow! There's a lot of guys out there. Alan Trammell. Man. The idea of the Hall of Fame is if you were good enough and you played for a long enough period of time, you would get your 3,000 hits or your 400 home runs or whatever it is, and then you would be in the Hall of Fame. I think there's guys that were better than like, hey, he didn't have 3,000 hits, so he can't be in the Hall of Fame. Like, okay, yeah, he didn't have 3,000 hits, but he also had this or he had that or whatever. Like, Mark Grace was the best hitter in the 90s. An entire 10-year period, he was the best hitter in that time period. I think he should be thought of to get in the Hall, but maybe not. Kurt Schilling, fantastic. World Series champ, Doc Gooden there. Mark Grace, and I'm not saying Mark Grace should get in. I'm not saying that. Carl Everett was a really, really big-time prospect, and then, well, he kind of fell off the face of the earth. He played for a long time, but didn't necessarily really ever stick anywhere. I'd say I'm getting close to about halfway through this box. I haven't been counting, so I don't know for sure, but I think I'm getting fairly close. This is Thursday night, and I don't know when I'll put this on YouTube, but watching the Cardinals game tonight. They beat the Brewers. I think the Cardinals think they still have a chance, and they don't, but they think they do. Nolan Ryan, record breaker. The first Nolan Ryan card of the night. We've had a lot of opportunities to pull Nolan Ryan. I think he could have been in every single set that we've opened tonight. Considering Nolan Ryan played forever, I would consider Nolan Ryan the best pitcher of all time. You probably could argue with me, and I would let you, but you can't argue with all the accomplishments he's had. I'm really kind of upset that I haven't even found, like, there's a Ryan Sandberg card. Fantastic. An error card that's correct. I'm not even a corrected error card yet. Ozzie Smith and Eddie Murray back to back. Ozzie Smith and Eddie Murray. I don't know that I've ever seen that card. Ozzie Smith's, I don't know that I've ever seen that. Scott Bankhead. One of the air cards in this is Keith Comstock, and he plays for the Mariners, yet the card has Chicago Cubs written on the bottom of the front of the card, and that's the error because it's corrected later on, so it's half print, all that stuff. There's another Sandberg. This looks like the exact same pack I just had. I'm trying to keep these tops out of the common stack. Sutcliffe, Dave Magadan, Carlos Baerga. There's Sandberg. Again, that's our third Sandberg of the night. I'm all about Sandbergers. Ozzie Smith and Eddie Murray, just like the last pack, and that's going to end the pack. So, there's an air card of Mark Whiten. The Mark Whiten air card is him standing. I think he's holding a bat in the picture, but his hand actually goes out over the white border. It creeps out over the white border. And then Topps, for some reason, didn't like it, so they went back and erased his hand. And it's like, here you see Art Howe's arm going across, but at the white border, it stops. Mark Whiten's hand goes across it. But as you go through, there's Paul Gibson. That's the guy from the 89 score set we were looking for. I don't know. Ooh, there's a nice one. 1991 Topps, Ken Griffey Jr. And that is really center too. That's really center. I'm gonna put it in a hard case because I'm a nerd like that. I think Ken Griffey Jr. deserves to be taken care of. I also just got a half a case of top loaders, so I got plenty of them to go around. I'm gonna cover the 90 upper deck because it's Ken Griffey Jr. So I'm gonna cover him up with himself. Where was that? Matt Williams. I've been putting him aside because he was a fantastic player that does not get credit like he should. I don't know. I lost my train of thought. Ken Griffey Jr. totally took me out of what I was talking about and what I was doing. So, while I'm opening this pack, hit the subscribe button, the like button, all that stuff. If you enjoy what we do, great. If not, tell us what we could do better. We're all about wanting to do a better job. Jose Canseco. I always thought he was going to be really good. Just because he looked like Jose. He really wasn't as good as Jose Canseco. It's another guy we haven't seen tonight in the break. Jose Canseco, Larry Sheets, Barnfield, Lewis, and Maldonado. Man, Candy Maldonado, I've seen him about 100 times, it seems like, out of this box. Not so far. The 91 Topps has not lived up to the hype of which I thought I would. I thought this would be an absolute blast, and I'm having fun. We just haven't found the cards that I'm looking for. I mean, where are the cards? Kevin Appier, Strawman, Darryl Strawberry, and David Cohn both. I've been keeping and piecing and putting them up just to see how many I can possibly find in common stacks. This is a cool card. I've always liked this card. Frank Thomas, second year Topps card. His first year Topps card has a pretty good error card in it. That's something that I've thought about doing, is trying to do the Frank Thomas error card search, the no name on front error card. I know that's something that the Pass of the Live does, and John Jabs, he's all about it, and even went as far as to buy a fake one and put in his video and then try to shock everybody and act like he got it. But he got me. I mean, I thought, oh my god, he did it. And then he had to tell everybody, nope, didn't. Barry Larkin and Carlton Fisk, Hall of Famer. Hall of Famer. Man, let's go. There's just a lot of dupes in here, and a lot of the same packs. Well, this pack did not want to open up so well. I have got tons of sticks of gum. Should take them to school and give them to my students to see what they like them. That's probably so against the law or something, I'm sure. Hello, let's get a card that I can throw in the pile over here. Not a 1 card. Not a 1. Joe Torre, manager. Fernando Valenzuela was the best card in the whole lot. If I would have got that pack when I was 12 years old, I'd be so upset. Because back in this day, I'm going to assume they were 50 cents. Yep, 50 cents right on the top of the box. It says it. And I don't know that I would have had a full $1 to get a second pack. Because what happened was we'd go over for lunch at my grandma and grandpa's house, and they would give us change, and you would take your change and go to Homegrown, buy your candy. I would buy baseball cards like I mentioned earlier. Dave Stewart, another unbelievable pitcher that I think should have some notoriety somehow, someway. Jose Lean. Funny story about Jose Lean is when I was in 8th grade, I played second base, and we were undefeated going into our last game. And in junior high ball, you didn't play for back then, you didn't play for a state championship. We were unaffiliated with anything, so we were just playing games. We had 12 games on the schedule. We were 11-0, and we're playing another local team. And the ground ball to me to end the game, and I booted it, and the winning run scored. And like 2 days later, Jose Lean let a ball go through his legs, and the Pirates lost a postseason game. And I can remember the junior high coach being interviewed. That's Jim Abbott right there. I'm going to put him in the pile because I'm a huge Jim Abbott fan. And he says, oh yeah, he said something along the lines of, I was kind of like a Jose Lean type player. I was like, it's the same time that he's a pro, so I was like, cool. He's comparing me to a pro, but then he's like comparing me to the one who couldn't make the play in the big spot. Hey, Gold Cup card of Larry Walker. Let's not talk about me and my career back in junior high. George Brett, another all-star, great hitter, unbelievable. Okay, we're moving on. I'm getting close. I think we're down to 8 packs after this one. I know this has been a long video. Thanks for staying with me and watching. I love the retro stuff, so still looking for old Chipper. So Chipper Jones would be pretty awesome to find in here. If I've done this before too. I've gone through these cards like this thinking I'm going to find somebody, and he's not even in the set. Rafael Palmeiro, that's pretty cool. With a Wade Boggs, he definitely was posing for that picture. And Del Murphy, who is one of those guys that would have to be in the Hall of Fame talk. So is Fred Lynn. I'll just skip Fred Lynn because I'm not a huge fan of Fred Lynn. Never have been, never will be. There's George Brett, Kelly Gruber, and Mike Blowers. I'm getting a whole lot of repeats, like repeat and repeat packs. I've not seen a base card of Sandberg. I've not seen a base card of Nolan Ryan. I've not seen a lot of all those Hall of Fame base cards. So if I was a guy who was building the set and hoping that I got most of the cards, I would feel really cheated. I really would, because I'm not even getting like a variation here. Omar Vizquel should be a Hall of Famer, could be a Hall of Famer. I like to hang on to him, even though he has run into some trouble recently. and may never get into the Hall of Fame. He should be. There's a Hawk, Andre Dawson, his base card. That's kind of cool. This actually is a pack that's different. Doug Drabek. Okay, there is a Doug Drabek error card. Fred McGriff, the Crime Dog. Fantastic. So let's take a look. I'm gonna pull out my handy dandy. I see here, Doug Drabek. I know I saw it in here. I just gotta find it now. What card number is he? He is way at the end. Doug Drabek. White inset border on front, black inset border on front. So the black is the regular card, the white is not. So the black is the normal card. So if you see the black going around here, what the error card would be if it's white on the inside. So you've got white on the outside, yellow, and then black. It would be white, yellow, and white. So this card, not an error card, but at least I saw a card that has an error brother or sister in the set. And here's another Doug Drabek. So what are the odds that actually they're not good, because they would have printed it and on the same print run they would have stuck them all together. So odds are really bad that it's white. See, that's black. George Bell, Michelle Bryn Smith, which makes me also think that this box probably doesn't have any errors in it, even if we did run across the hard-hitting Mark Whiten. That was Andre Dawson, by the way. I threw in that stack. We got 6 packs left. 6 packs left. I keep saying that hopefully you're all hanging with me and all that stuff, but if we're on YouTube, so if you get bored of me, you're just going to turn it off. So I don't know why I'm saying that, because if you're still with me, you're liking what we're looking at here. Barry Jones, Mike Jeffcoat. There's Roberto Alomar, Hall of Famer, and then Donnie Baseball behind him. I've always thought that was a really cool card, him coming out of the box after hitting a ball. Randy Myers, Charles Nagy, Ken Griffey Sr., Pete Incaviglia. Alright, here we go. John Orton. Man, a lot of these packs I'm able to save the wax. So we'll see if I can do something with them. Dennis Eckersley always had great mustaches and long hair too, by the way. Tom Candiotti, knuckleballer. Joe Carter, known for a huge World Series walk-off home run. There's Luis Alicea. Looks like he's probably playing shortstop for the Cubbies at that point. Jerome Walton was a really nice rookie of the year, actually, in 1989. 4 packs left. 4 packs, that is. 4 packs left. Well, this one's ripping on me, so I'm just going to take it off. Greg Jeffries is on the back of this pack. I'll put that in the actual trash can. I won't be reusing that pack. Hey, look who we have. We finally found it. Chipper Jones rookie card. I knew he was in this set. Chipper Jones rookie card. Like I said, $27, and I am going to end up with a very, very good condition Chipper Jones rookie card. And I don't believe I have this card. Now I do. So, there you have it. Chipper Jones rookie card. Pretty fantastic there. And is I think it's the Durham Bulls. I think. Chipper Jones. Alright. I am going to cover up Barry Larkin. I'm going to cover up Barry. Sorry, Barry. I know you're a Hall of Famer and all, but so's Chipper. Jerome Walton, Ellis Burks, John Norton, Mickey Morandini, Frank DiPino, future stars of Greg Colburn, Rock Raines. This is Tim Raines, Hall of Famer, by the way. Really nice player. Lance Dixon, Matt Noakes. Matt Noakes was a good player too, just never really flourished. Greg Jeffries. Not going to keep that one. I would if it was the 1989 Future Stars Greg Jeffries, because that was a rookie card that when you opened a pack of 89 tops and you found Greg Jeffries, you were high-fiving your friends. you were some kind of excited. It was like getting the Todd Zeal from 1990 Topps Future Star. Certain cards. This is, by the way, Mickey Morandini's right here. So does that mean that I'm going to run into another Chipper Jones rookie card? It very well may mean that. Am I going to find some grass? Doesn't look like it. Okay, Steve Finley. Very, very good player. Underrated. Not going to be a Hall of Famer, but he's very, very good. So I keep him. Rock Reigns again. Okay, maybe I will. Rock Reigns was in that last pack too. So let's see. Mickey Morandini. Todd. No, the rest of these. This looks like the back of the pack now. It is Mike Heath. All right. I have 2 packs remaining. 2 packs remaining. So the Cardinals beat the Brewers tonight. I just heard my TV go to this. We're joining a regular scheduled program, so that's how long I've done this video, is that I missed the whole end of the Cardinals game. And not that I want to watch the Cardinals, but they're a lot more fun to watch right now than the Cubs are. Phew, Cubs are rough. Rough. David Wells. Very, very nice player. Very nice pitcher. Had a long career. Lots of success. Some of you might look at this guy, Tony Fernandez, and say, why aren't you putting him in that stack? Because he's really, really good too. And I would say, you're right. He is really, really good. A 289 lifetime hitter when it comes to after 1990. 1,100 hits. Tony Fernandez was a really nice player. Tim McIntosh, Tony Castillo, Zane Smith, Pat Borders, Tim Larry, Billy Hatcher, and John Wathen. That's for Passes Alive. There's a guy for you. John Wathen. He's like he sees John Wathen and he knows the break's going to suck. Because he got all kinds of stuff all over my mat here with these packs. My very last pack. And guess who's on the very last pack? John Wathen. I've done it to myself. I did it to myself. Brought on the bad guy there. Dave Parker. Gary Pettis. Bruce Ruffin. Glenn Davis. I did see one card I'm going to pull out of here at least. And Fred McGriff. Zane Smith. Good looking guy. Zane Smith was. Very handsome guy. Yeah. John Wathen to end the 1991 box break. So I pulled a card off the side. I'm going to look up here real quick and see if I missed something. There was a Randy Myers air card. I didn't look into it because it's one of those stat ones at the end. I also didn't see any West Chamberlains. Do you remember seeing West Chamberlains? Maybe not. Mark Whiten, I didn't see any him. I am looking right now to see if Carlos Martinez is on this list. Because I set him aside because I thought, oh, there's a Brady Anderson. But that's a monthly, the back of the card stats problem. And that's not what I'm looking for, those things. Alright, well, that's it. Okay. So, thanks for joining me tonight. I know that was long, but I just couldn't wait any longer. I needed to get into that and break that stuff down. I thought it's pretty cool. About $50 in, I got a Griffey. 2 Griffies, 1990 Upper Deck and a 91 Topps, and a Chipper Jones rookie card, Barry Larkin rookie card, and a Barry Bonds rookie card. And then I got the Dream Team Sandberg. So I'm pretty happy with the way things went tonight. So anyways, for Harry's House of Hits, if you like this, please hit the subscribe button. We're at, I believe, at 87 still right now, so we're trying to get up to where we can have a giveaway at 100. We're trying to get to that 100 subscriber mark. Spread the word. Tell somebody about us. We're going to start going live more often too. That way we can talk to you guys and find out what you like, what you don't like. Maybe do some giveaways on some live videos. So stay with us. We're trying to figure this thing out. We're trying to get better. I know I'm having a lot of fun because I'm dying here. This is what I love to do. I love to do this. I grew up with baseball cards. They're a big part of my life. Baseball is a big part of my life still today. I'm a high school baseball coach. So stay with us. Hit that subscribe button. Spread the word. Help us out here. For all of us here at Harry's House of Hits, we always like to close out with a good Cubs win! Cubs win! Cubs win!